Yes, I know. The lady on the radio today was saying how it's so important to find a Christian church and be a part of the Christian community because when we study the divorce rates, we've learned that divorce is more prominent outside of the church. And so you and your husband should find a church home because as you get closer to the Lord, and if you put the Lord at the top of the household, then you and your husband will get closer to each other as you get closer to the Lord. And so she was saying all of this absolute nonsense, which, quite frankly, I keep hearing this is what so called Christians do. They love telling people cookie cutter Christianity because actual Christianity makes these people nervous. The Bible literally says almost the exact opposite. Many times Jesus said, "Don't think I have come to bring peace but a sword. I have come to set a husband against a wife, children against their parents. Brother will hate the sister, sister will hate the brother." Jesus is a sword, Jesus is a divider. The Word of God divides, it separates the wheat from the chaff. Actually, usually what happens is that as you get closer to the Lord, you are going to lose friends, you're going to lose jobs, you're going to lose a lot of opportunities. You're going to lose a lot for the sake of Christ. That's the reality. And they never want to talk about this. They never, ever want to face the reality. A good example of a marriage that went to absolute total demise was the marriage of Lot in Sodom and Gomorrah. So no one ever talks about this, but remember how Lot had a whole wife? Lot had a wife, and God told him that as you're leaving Sodom, do not look back. Okay? And in Lot's obedience, as Lot drew closer to the Lord and obeyed, his wife did not. And that was the end of that marriage.